Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We're back. Hi. Welcome to Ayasha Loya Fine Arts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more updates. Today, hello, we're back. I'm working on this piece. Working on this great piece. Oh, like I said, we're going to use rubbing alcohol and see what it does to these paint. Let's go get the rubbing alcohol. Let's see what it does to this paint. Ooh, we got experimental. Ooh, we got to find some sticks. Here. Got my rubbing alcohol jar. A jar works best. Use rubbing alcohol. 50% isopropyl. Pour a little bit in there. Just, I'll bet you this works good for blending. Okay? And just grab a little brush and see if we can blend. Oh, look at that blend. Look at how well this blends with these paint markers. This works great. Nice, nice, nice. Way better than water, and wow. The blending effects, oh yes. You can really work with something like this really, really nicely. First, we're just going to color it all in. But I wanted to show you that it blends really, really, really good. We'll blend it all in the end. That's a great tip. Rubbing alcohol with these paint markers, oh, magnificent. Just magnificent. It does go through, so you should put some kind of paper in the back of it. There we go. So it don't soak through. You should have something in the back. And I got some watercolor paints I'm going to work with. But I'm going to fill in the colors first. And I want my blueberry colors. It's kind of blueberry color. Put a little purple in there too for the blueberries. Blend the colors for those. Okay. Then we will go to our flower. Back over here. And my grandchildren used this one, so it got kind of dried out. They left the top off. So what I'm going to do is experiment. And I'm going to dip it in some of this rubbing alcohol and see if I wet this up, it'll bring more. It brings the color back out. It helps activate it again. Just so you know, it works great. So if you accidentally leave the cap off or they dry out, put some rubbing alcohol on it, and it brings the colors back strong, which is marvelous. I love it. Okay, my piece so far. Now we're gonna get in there and check out that little apple. We'll put the pear first to green. And yellow, we're going to start some yellows. And then our apple's going to have to be red too, but we kind of want a deeper red. So let's roll a little more, or not a deeper red. Okay. Just a little green with that. Yeah. So you can tell it's not green. Very beautiful, beautiful. What do you guys think so far? Let me know. Like I said, I did cubism a lot in trying to teach this. Just let your mind go free. Ooh, we gotta do this honeybee, don't we? Ooh, he's gonna have some red on him, I guess, because it's red there, and I didn't know it. I'll fix it. Let me see what I want to do next. Like this leaf greenish brown a little bit. A little too much brown, but that's okay. We can get some of it out. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna go to our watercolors, and we have. Oh wait! I got some more colors here. I forgot about. I need to put in. I'm gonna have to find a yellow. I'm going to use this yellow to see if I can fill in my bee. No, we don't have to do. My honeybee. Okay. And sorry about the squeaky chair. Got some gold here too. I think it'd be good for the insides of here. Don't know why, but I think it'd be great. Really like that tone. So I'm just gonna try to fill in some these and some watercolors. Don't make it look green. I know that I have some pens. These are like sparkly. I think my granddaughter may have ran off with half of them, it looks like. It appears she ran off the other half. Perhaps. Anyways, there is one color that I really love, and this is like a salmon. No, not this one. She might have ran off with that one. Okay. Anyways, this is like sparkly. And it's wearing out. Apparently, we've let them dry out a little bit. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go in there with watercolor now. I'm just going to put some blues, stuff in the background of the sun. Do not do this, like I was doing. So just to show you, just let it dab. It's watercolor. Dab it. Because that's going to scratch. Painted this. I'm just going to spill now. Painted this. Welcome to Ayasha Loya Fine Arts. Today, I'm going to reveal to you top 10 hidden healing symbols in cubism you never noticed, or you may have never noticed. I might even reveal more than 10 to you if you stick with me to the end. This is going to be educational, emotional, and very intriguing. We are going to, together, you and I are going to discover the secret healing language of cubism. That's right. In depth inside this video, I, Ayasha Loya, Native American fine artist, am going to reveal to you 10 powerful symbols hidden within famous cubist paintings that were and still are used to express emotion, trauma, transformation, and healing. I love coffee. How many of you like coffee? Does it help you stay awake and watch YouTube or be creative or keep you motivated? Let me know, and let me know what kind of coffee you drink. I personally, since we're on the coffee subject for a minute, have discovered something in our food industry, whether it's Folgers or Maxwell House. I have found that if you use the already ground up coffee grounds and brew them in your coffee machine, for some reason, it looks like there's oil residue on the top of your cup. So I went and bought a bag of fresh coffee beans and I ground them myself to test out the theory. No oil residue on top of the coffee. And the water in your cup can be seen with fresh ground from you coffee beans. So I got a little magic shaft that I use and I grind it up real good. And you don't even have to use that many grounds either. So that's telling me that there must be something in them other coffee grounds that are already ground up that are not even coffee. They're probably substitutes of grounds of something else. Imagine that one. Welcome to America's food industry. We'll have to talk about that later. Let's get back to revealing 10 powerful symbols hidden within famous cubist paintings that were and still are used for emotion, trauma, transformation, and healing. From Picasso to personal practice, we're going to unlock the emotional and spiritual meaning behind the geometry. You mean to tell me you may have to go back to what you were learning in school about geometry if you're not so familiar with cubism? That geometry mattered a lot. So let's speak about that. Okay, let's get to it. Are you excited? I'm very excited to have you all here. Thank you for joining me on my channel. I really appreciate all of my viewers, my subscribers, my commenters, and my supporters. Again, we're back. Hi. Welcome to Ayasha Loya Fine Arts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more updates. Today, we're talking about cubism. And this is a channel of positivity, so just owns black markers and paint. If you're negative, boop, 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 I will block you out. So you better be nice. Be nice to everybody in my community, on my forum, on my channel, and don't be cruel to me. This is my art world. I know how to wipe negative things off my canvases. So don't be negative. I only want positivity here. If you don't like something, you can talk in a respectful manner or just address it in a respectful manner. If you cannot, then take your childish ways somewhere else. I don't care. Don't be on my channel if you can't be nice. That's all there is to it. I don't care what channel it is. I have this channel and then I have another channel that is a news channel that I'm developing. Same's gonna go there. Can't be nice? Don't let the door hit you in the butt on the way out. Because I'll be the one to kick it while you're going out. So the door hits you harder and you fly faster. Okay? I can be nice or I can be me. So just be nice on my platform. That's all I ask. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Now, let's get on with this. Enough about talking about how negative. Well, actually, you need negativity to balance out positivity. So we can just use their negative ways and words and emotions and put them into cubism. Oh, bring it on, negative people. Because we'll just paint them emotions you forced to come out. Just like Picasso did. When people were negative to him, or he felt competition, or like his value wasn't worth anything, oh, boy, did he successfully bring that out of him. Again, I'm Ayasha Loya, Fine Arts. I thank you so much for joining me on my channel. Welcome to my channel. Most people think cubism is just broken up shapes. I mean, after all, what is broken up shape supposed to mean anyways? What are you going to do with something like this? It's not even a shape. Or is it? They're all broken. What once was, they're all broken. What once was an 8x10 rectangular got cut into shapes. Why would somebody do such a thing? I think I know, and you're about to discover why. Shapes form the best art, and there are many ways that you can use shapes in art in many different aspects. Let's get to it.
Why did Picasso's paintings have distorted faces? In Cubism, the subject is analyzed, fragmented and reassembled in an abstract form, depicting the subject from multiple perspectives to represent it in a greater context. In his attempt at portraying the person from every possible angle at once, Picasso interpreted the sitter's thoughts and emotions in a single portrait. There are so many realities that in trying to encompass them all one ends in darkness, Picasso once said. That is why when one paints a portrait, one must stop somewhere in sort of a caricature. A head is a matter of eyes, nose, mouth, which can be distributed in any way you like. Once, a visitor to Picasso's studio found the artist gazing disconsolately at a painting on the easel. "It's a masterpiece," said the visitor, hoping to cheer Picasso up. "No, the nose is all wrong," Picasso said. "It throws the whole picture out of perspective." "Then why not alter the nose?" "Impossible," replied Picasso. "I can't find it."
I did not know I was broken until my art started speaking to me. There was a time I painted only what people wanted to see. Soft edges, pleasing symmetry, a mask of perfection. But deep down inside of me, I was unraveling. Grief, trauma, and buried memories sat deep beneath my brush like ghost waiting. Till one day, I cracked. Yep. And in that quiet chaos, Cubism found me. Something connected. Something I was familiar with. Something that I could relate with. I saw a Picasso painting, and I saw the Genius series made by National Geographic. And I saw the life of Pablo Picasso. I saw the hardships he went through as a child. I could relate with those. You may have been in similar situations as a child, and you could relate with hardship times or times of war, even wars nowadays there are, and you may be able to relate at times of hardship or recession or bullying or competitiveness or PTSD, trauma, anxiety, you name it. There could be many things you're going through that you could relate with another artist, and you just haven't found that connection yet. So I saw the connection not through my eyes, but I saw the connection through my soul, through my spirit. I could see the greatness in a spirit that was struggling to find out what the purpose was in this world. What would satisfy them? Because your purpose isn't just to be famous. That's not my purpose. If that's your greatest purpose, then you're probably on the wrong path, because you're not going to put your heart, soul, and mind and spirit into it. You're not going to put all your emotions into it. You cannot think of creating art as an ATM machine. You need to think of it as your personal journal to life, sharing your story as if you were gone already, and the legacy you are writing is to be read or found afterwards. If you keep that in mind, it makes you look above at your life and look at it from a different perspective, from another person's perspective. The jagged lines and fractured faces, distortion. It wasn't confusion to me with Cubism. The broken shapes and pieces. The reasons why only one eye is shown, the other one may be covered, one eye is closed, the other one might be opened. half the face is gone, the other face might be there. It wasn't confusion. It was truth to me. It was a different way and form of expressing emotions without having realism. Nothing bad about realism. I'm a commissioned fine artist. I paint realism too. When I want, or when people order a commission piece. But I favor cubism because it brings in a different sense of intuitive mindset for the viewer to connect with the emotional expression that the artist was going through at the time they were traveling through this canvas with their paintbrushes and pencils, or their sketchbook and pencils and canvas and paintbrushes per se. You get the point, right? So it was truth. I found out the truth. I was faced with the truth of what pain truly looks like when I discovered who I am as an artist, where I want to go, my techniques as an artist, my passion for being an artist, how I would love to express myself as an artist, and how I would like to be defined and leave my mark on this world and my legacy for my grandchildren, my children, the children of the world, or any other person, to inspire them and give them hope that there is a different form of art that you can create, which is cubism, that can really, really help you soul search and define who you are as an artist, and define emotions or movements or anything as an artist. It was true. The truth of what pain looked like when it's not allowed to be pretty. Pain. Cubism forces you to look at pain through the eyes of the real people who suffer through pain. It is transparent. There's a transparency in cubism that cannot be replaced. It allows the painting to not be pretty or perfect. It allows the viewer to set the mind within the creator's mind, but yet still wonder, was that painter thinking of this or that? And inquiring minds always want to know. You keep inquiring minds coming. That's the only way to keep them coming. Keep them wanting to know. Keep things interesting. I picked up my sketchbook and I gave myself permission to break all the rules. Just break them. And I gave myself permission to break all the rules. But you say, Ayasha, didn't you go to the Academy of Art University in San Francisco, California, and other art classes and academies? Yeah. But breaking the rules is what sets you aside. Don't forget what you were taught, but don't forget, sometimes breaking the rules makes new rules and concepts and displays true emotion and transparency. Nobody's perfect. And if they tell you somebody is, well, tell that gatekeeper to get lost because I'm breaking all them dang rules. That just went in my coffee. See? Breaking rules. Now can't have lead in coffee. I mean, we're talking about dangerous coffee. And I just put lead in my own coffee accidentally. Okay, see what you guys got me doing? I mean, you don't. I love being there for you. See, you guys got me so excited because this is such a very passionate conversation for me to have. It is very emotional for me to let you know my feelings. But I'm gonna do it in a jagged, kind of broken up way. We might have some different shapes going on here. Broken pencils and lead coffee. Don't drink coffee if you put a lead pencil in it, okay? Just clean the cup very well and get another cup. Don't be like me. Anyways, I picked up my sketchbook and I gave myself permission to just break the rules. Just be a child again. Just try everything you could think of. To break the rules, break the shape. To break the rules, break the shapes. And in doing so, to break open. And I realized something. I was happier. You can find happiness when you allow yourself to discover without rules. Allow yourself to invent, to be creative, to be childlike mind when you create with no stipulations. The first time I drew myself in cubist form, I cried. I couldn't believe I did it. I was in tears. I still look at a lot of the self-portraits that I've done, and in cubist style especially, and say, I don't even know how I did that. Who did that? Did I do that? That's a miracle I could do that and pull that off. And wow, I really do see some more emotion in this. This is when I realized Cubism is not just an ordinary art form. It's an emotional X-ray vision into your soul, into the soul of the creator. And I was addicted. I became addicted because if nobody was gonna listen to me in this world, if no one was gonna listen to me, it doesn't matter, because that canvas or that sketchbook is listening and it's talking back, and I am feeling so satisfied after all of my emotions are put down in different bold colors, shapes, earthy tones, in a composition that is just inspiring, intriguing, and inquisitive to the viewers. It shows you what your spirit looks like behind the mask. Like, it shows you. It shows you. It shows you what your spirit looks like behind the mask. Sorry, I'm back. I had to get another cup of coffee, clean my coffee cup out. So, each painting became a piece of my therapy. Every abstract shape was a sentence I hadn't found words for. And as I let myself create without control, something miraculous happened. I started healing. I started feeling better. I'm a veteran with PTSD, anxiety, and depression. There are many veterans out there with the same. There are many people out there with PTSD that are civilians, non-veterans. There are military personnel, police officers, regular business people with anxiety, PTSD from trauma, when they were a child or now, you know, and this is a good outlet. I didn't need to explain my feelings. You don't need to explain your feelings with cubism. You just need to paint them. Cubism taught me that pain is never linear. It spirals, it echoes. It speaks in symbols and in silence. Shh, and in silence. And when you finally let it come through you without any censorship, it turns into something astonishing. Art, power, and freedom. That's true freedom of expression. True freedom of expression is art. No one can ever clamp you down on your art. Think about it. Someone's always trying to shut your mouth up, or someone's always trying to make you be quiet, maybe, or don't like your freedom of speech. But I'll tell you what, speak freely in art. They'll crave it. They'll want to see it. They'll want to feel it. They'll wish they could hear you speak. But inquiring minds, keep them coming. Cubism did not just help me understand my emotions. It taught me how to speak them in a different language only my soul knew. To anyone out there feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling muted, if you're feeling misunderstood, I want you to know this. Your pain has shape. It has color. It has form. And it has meaning. And your pain can be translated. You don't have to translate it. You only have to express it. And when you express your pain, that form can be amplified to the world in a different and more subtle, humble manner. And that changed everything for me. It changed the whole entire art world for me. Just as it can you. If you've ever felt something so deeply you couldn't put into words, try painting it. Try cubism. Try letting your emotions guide the brush instead of your brain. What do you think you would look like if in your cubist self-portrait look like? Have you ever thought about that? Subscribe, like, and share for more healing through art stories, painting techniques, and emotional breakthroughs through creativity. I'll be attaching in the description a free guide to 5 cubist exercises to understanding your emotions through art in the link below. Thank you for listening, and we're not finished yet. Because now we're going to speak about Picasso. Remember, I have 10 secrets for emotions to reveal to you through Cubism. Stay tuned after this coffee and a quick break. I'll be right back. Because breaks are good for Cubists. They keep their mind going. They keep your mind going.
What is Cubism? In 1907, the Cubism movement emerged from the innovative minds of Picasso and Braque. Inspired by the works of Paul Cézanne, they created this movement characterized by the abandonment of classical perspective and the fragmentation of forms, representing objects in 3 dimensions on a 2-dimensional surface. From this idea, 2 main types of Cubism emerged. First came analytical Cubism, where forms were fragmented and colors reduced. Then, synthetic Cubism emerged, featuring more colors, textures, and collages. Variations like Orphist Cubism by Robert Delaunay focused on vibrant colors and concentric circles. Sculptors like Lipschitz and Archipemco embraced geometric aesthetics. Additionally, the movement extended into literature, with Guillaume Apollinaire's calligrams. Cubism shifted the paradigm and continues to inspire artists, with its fragmented forms and multiple perspectives.
Marching into the woods in the darkness, I'm Robin Hood, breaking your fortress. Light it up, start the fire, gonna strike you. Step aside, cause I'm on my way